So we're at it. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Good. Great.
Great.
All right, let's upgrade it then. I am here. My name is Jamar Newell. I am the CEO of Launcharts Media, and I am joined by our most recent interns. Want to introduce yourselves? Lady first.
Sumayah, Wagner.
Edwin, Peavy.
Edwin, Sumayah. This semester has been a pleasure having you guys experience what we do here at Launcharts Media. We want to give a shout out to our producer behind the scenes, Ms. Vera Howard. So hi to Vera. And we just want to ask a few questions that can be better answered by those who have gone through the experience, you guys. But before we get to that, we just want to mention to the audience that the interns were brought to us through a Shaker Schools program called the Innovation Center. Am I right about that? Innovative Center. I always kind of get that mixed up. So the first question is pretty general, and not everything, but some cool things. And we'll go from Edwin to Sumayah. During this semester, what did you do here? I mean, I'm interested in knowing, what you perceived.
I mean, pretty much we just, we kind of learned how to work cameras, or I learned how to work cameras, how to work mics. I've been on sets with other businesses and production and just seeing how that works. Also knowing how to market a business and put it out there more by sharing it and liking and creating posts for them. So I learned how that works.
Okay, I like the details of your explanation. Sumayah, any details or generalization to what you did here?
Did a lot of sharing media and putting the businesses out there, but then did podcasts. I did a voiceover for my own personal project and learned how to do that on my own. The backstage of what do they call it? The videos.
The post-production?
Yeah, the production.
Editing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I learned how to edit and make stuff with music over it and all of that.
So that's what you did because we put you guys to task. Mm-hmm. But let's talk about takeaways. What did you really learn? What's something that you didn't have as a skill set that you might have as a growing skill set now? Anybody can jump in.
I learned how to be on camera.
There we go.
Yeah.
So we can joke, right? Because Sumayah's first video, which people can go back and see, when she wasn't talking, she thought the camera might not be on her anymore. So she was just yeah, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? But there's a way of production and on-camera presentation. So you want to maintain, your presentation, even if you're not talking. You know what I mean? And Sumayah, I see a big, beautiful smile even when I'm talking. But that has to be, I guess told and taught. You know what I mean? So that's a cool thing. You learn how to be on camera. So do you want to be on camera more often now?
I would say if I have to, yeah, but by choice, no. But if I have something to do, I feel I'll be more comfortable with it.
There you go. That's cool. Edwin, so we know what we had to do, but what did we learn? You know what I mean?
I think I learned perseverance kind of, because when we did the shared media stuff, I kind of was confused on it a lot, but then I would just come in and just work at it and then finish it.
So just explain a little bit about the shared media exercise or what it meant to our operation.
It just meant kind of getting posts for other businesses out there. And I don't know, it was confusing, but I learned, and I learned how to persevere through hard times and stuff like that.
That's good. So perseverance kind of goes to my next question about how did you grow? So if you know how to persevere through hard work, I think that's a pretty transcendent, occurrence for you. Sumayah, any growth in that regard? Because we've done technical things and skills building, but how has it equipped you to maybe do other things that might not even be media related, but what did you attain here that might help you grow into doing other things?
Like now we're just sharing media stuff.
No, anything.
I would say just learning how a business goes. I feel like I know how to like be a part of a business or have my own business. Cause I didn't know nothing about that. And if I want to get into marketing, it's good to learn that and share media stuff. Cause I didn't know what it was either. After a while, I was just like, okay, I know what to do. But I feel like you just gotta learn it first and take it step by step.
It's a good answer. And that reminds me to ask a question that's not prep. And yay or nay, is this the closest you've seen someone run a business, like for an extended period of time?
Yeah. And then like from my first hand, like point of view.
And being part of it?
Yeah.
Edwin, you might have seen someone run a business this up close before.
Yeah, but not this many businesses.
Okay, so I mean, cause we do a lot in one, right? Mm-hmm. So just kind of talk about, cause this would be like observing me or observing some of the senior team members. What stands out to you about running a business, seeing people doing it?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say the reality of a business. When I think about like working in a business, working in an office, I'm thinking about just sitting there. Like when I first came here, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna be doing here? I'm thinking about just sitting there like in the office, working on something but like just one thing. But like you guys move a lot, you do a lot. It's like very versatile because you gotta do different stuff, like set up shoots and then interview people and then do work on the computer. Like it's just a lot instead of doing one thing.
So seeing all of that, are you still eager to maybe go into business?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Did it make you even more excited about business?
Yeah, also pretty excited, but also like, I don't know how to put it, like, makes me want to just jump out there, see where I would be in the business world.
Good, so you see the challenge and you invite the challenge.
Yeah.
Edwin, any thoughts on seeing a small business or a growing business be ran and operated? What does it talk to you about, like maybe doing it for yourself, or does it talk you out of doing it? What does it do?
I mean, I really like it. Like seeing all those businesses, it kind of makes you like, it makes me want to like lead something and like, so I would want multiple businesses after seeing that, like, cause you could put creativity into it.
Yeah.
And, like it's really based around like I've seen people like follow their passions by doing it, like Equius.
Yeah.
They were really passionate about what they were talking about.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, one of our clients with Equius Group, and they deal in diversity, equity, and inclusion. So diversity, equity, and inclusion, that's a term that is, really in the public these days. Do you guys have any reflections about the diversity of Launcharts? What does it mean? Does it mean anything to you to be, young people, young Black students, and see a business ran and operated by Black, brown, and diverse individuals? Does it give you any sense of optimism, or what does it tell you?
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, like it kind of opens up my world a little bit. I mean, I've seen like Black-run businesses, but it's just nice to like be around it and feel comfortable.
Yeah, and then you like invite people of like different backgrounds and ethnicities to work for you. They all have one passion, just working together.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because I think above whatever anybody looks like in our team, we have to share the commonality of being creatives. And quite often you guys, just a moment ago before we got on camera, Sumayah laughed and said, myself and Vera were funny because we're imaginative, we're creatives, and that personality is what we need to use to do our work, but it's also our personality, and the comfortability. We've had a great time with you guys, you know what I mean? Because you guys are so outgoing and curious. And you ask questions. Really, Edwin. Edwin, you ask me a question every time you're here. So and never stop, being curious. Never stop asking questions. Never stop learning. Because if you feel like you know it all, then I just think that's like, the bell's gonna ring. That's the doomsday. Don't ever feel like you know it all. You know what I mean? Always know that there's more to learn. And get good at what you learn. Of course, develop a mastery if you can. But know that there's more out there to learn, So I kind of got some answers about how this experience might help you in the future. But if you guys want to chime in before I ask the last question, you can tell me how this is going to help you in the future. But the last question is, what are just some highlights for you? What are some days in the office, funny moments, cool things that you did that you'll take with you going forward as a memory?
I would say for me, it's like being the background of the productions, seeing the business people, like their personalities.
That's a button-up answer. What's something that was like cool and fun that happened here that you remember? Now these are two people who took pictures with toilet paper and paper towels. Tell me, somebody explain to us about the photo shoot experiment we did.
We had to take pictures of each other using like different points of lighting, and I didn't know no poses or
Best model.
nothing.
Modeling that toilet paper.
Yeah, I told him.
So yeah, they did some Price is Right modeling with the toilet paper that was in the supplies area, playing with 3-point lighting. I think that was a cool experience for you guys. Edwin, you got any memories?
I was gonna say that.
Oh yeah, okay, so you want to add any other thing to it?
I mean, every day was like a funny joke or just something that happened. What was the dog name? Antonio. Antonio. It just was fun. It's always been fun.
Shout out to Miss Ashley. Yeah, absolutely. She had a big hand in steering you guys into work that you guys been doing. So yeah, like I said, the intern experience with you guys was one of a kind. Every time we open our doors to young students who have an interest in what we're doing, it's a unique time with each and every one of them. And we have enjoyed you guys very much so. And we look forward to you guys being part of Launcharts crew or Team Launcharts. So thank you guys for being here today. And I definitely feel like this has been a great semester. You guys think the same? That's it for today. Thank you guys for sitting through these questions. I think the beginning, middle, and end of you guys having an on-camera interview about your experience, it will be a joy to watch in order. Think so? All right, y'all. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.